when I had the lunch with Buffett, I said to him, I said, Warren, you are an exceptional judge of humans. Were you always a great judge of humans? And he said to me that you're actually mistaken, Monish. I'm actually not that great at judging humans. He said, if you put me in a cocktail party with 100 people and you gave me about 5 minutes to meet each person individually, and he said that I would probably be able to tell you that there were 4 people out of those 100 that were exceptional, wonderful people. And there were probably 4 people who were probably turnoffs, probably the arrogance, ego, and so on coming in. And the other 92, I probably wouldn't be able to form an opinion about. Then he went one step further. He said that what you ought to do is bring those 4 people who you were impressed with into your inner circle. And the other 96, just take them out. So basically, in effect, he was being a very harsh grader. He was grading the people that he couldn't tell the same way that he was grading the people who turned him off. And that is a very powerful mental model to use in life. It is a very unfair model to use because to a person who is in that 92, who may be a really good person, who you would go on to exclude, it's not fair to that person. But what happens is that by being a harsh grader, so if you take the perspective that there are an infinite number of humans on planet Earth, and if there are infinite number of humans on planet Earth, it means there's also infinite number or near infinite number of good people on planet Earth. So we don't pay a penalty for excluding a good person from our circle. We pay a big penalty for including a not so good person.
Wow.
And so basically, by being a unfair, harsh grader, you get a huge advantage in life. And Buffett also says that, if you hang out with people better than you, you become better. And if you hang out with people worse than you become worse. So this heuristic and this mental model. So when I meet people, when I meet people for the first time, the filter is pretty rigorous in the sense that if I uncover anything, even minor, that may be a concern for me, I'll just, exclude the person, right? And the people who get included have to be just, in that 5 minutes, they just impress you so much and whatever. When I moved to Austin about close to 2 years back, I decided to, I get a lot of requests from people who want to meet for lunch or coffee or whatever. And usually a lot of them get discarded just from the way, what I know from the request. But some of them I said, okay, let's meet some of these folks and see what's going on. I think in the last almost 2 years, I must have met maybe 30 or so individuals one-on-one. Only one person became a very good friend, and I like to spend time with him. And the other 29 mostly went by the wayside. There might be one or two others who might be okay to hang out with. And it's not that they are bad people or anything. It's just that I was using Buffett's filter, where even if I couldn't tell, I moved with the decision to move on. It's a difficult mental model for most people because people want to be fair, but I think the fairness will get in the way of being the best version of yourself.